Hello and welcome back to my channel if this is your first time here. Hi, I'm Cassie. If it's not, thanks for always tuning into my videos. Today we are going over my entire physical TBR. Every book I own. I actually don't think there's that many. Okay, my guess is about 70, which is like not a lot. Seems like a lot, but I promise you it's not a lot. You've all seen probably Becca do this video. It's who I watch every year do this video. And it's like a lot of fun just to see every single book that she has. And if there are any that you'd like me to get to ASAP, then comment them down below as you see them. Be like, read this now. And maybe I'll read it when I see it. I haven't even started yet and my space is already a mess. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, A Closed and Common Orbit, To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers. The Unbroken by C.L. Clarke. Trail of Lightning by Rebecca Roanhorse. The Jasmine Throne by Tasha Suri. She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. Saint's Blood. Tyrant's Throne by Sebastian de Castell. I'm holding up Spellslinger, but I also have Shadow Black by Sebastian de Castell. It's just in my car currently. Legacy of Steel and Legacy of Light by Matthew Ward. The Prairie of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Dragon Haven. City of Dragons by Robin Hobb. The Splinter King by Mike Brooks. The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu. The Memory of Souls by Jen Lyons. Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. In the Ravenous Dark by A.M. Strickland. The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He. First Become Ashes by K.M. Sparza. Year 1, Rise of the Magics by Nora Roberts. I also have book 2 of this, because that's 1 and 3 of this series. I just currently don't know where it is, but I do own it physically. Sabriel by Garth Nix. The Raven Tower by Anne Leckie. Beacon 23 by Hugh Howey. We Hunt the Flame by Hashfa Faisal. The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. Furyborn by Claire Legrand. Dies the Fire by S.M. Sterling. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. The Pariah by Anthony Ryan. The Winter Road by Adrian Selby. The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. The Bone Ships by R.J. Barker. Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. The Storm of Echoes by Christelle DeBow. The Song of All by Tina LeCount Myers. The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. Half a King by Joe Abercrombie. Winter of Ice and Iron by Rachel Newmeyer. Malice by John Gwynne. Jade City by Fonda Lee. Cytonic by Brandon Sanderson. The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Next Level Basic by Stassi Schroeder. Elias Grace by Margaret Atwood. Never Tell by Catherine Orden. Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. Verity by Colleen Hoover. Era Fire, Queen of Shadows. Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. The Girl in the Mountain by Mark Lawrence. His Majesty's Dragons by Naomi Novik. The Wolf and the Whale by Jordana Max Brodsky. Witch Sign by Den Patrick. The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. King of Scars by Lee Bardugo. The Doors of Eden and Children of Time by Adrian Chbosky. Dune by Frank Herbert. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. Arcanum Unbound by Brandon Sanderson. The Word is Murder by Anthony Howerwitz. Obedience by Will Lavender. Soon by Lois Murphy. The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher. The Loop by Jeremy Robert Johnson. Near the Bone by Christina Henry. The Seance in Apartment 10 by Ambrose Ibsen. The Nesting by C.J. Cook. My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. Replica by Lauren Oliver. The Push by Ashley Audrain. And The Girl Who Could Move Shit With Her Mind by Jackson Ford. The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reed. The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. That Should Be Wild by Julia Fine. The Shades by Mark Whiteway. This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. A Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. Graceling by Kristen Kishore. The Goblin Emperor by Catherine Addison. A Crown for Cold Silver by Alex Marshall. And finally, my graphic novels. I don't have a lot. Saga, Volume 2. Skyward, Volume 1. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Volume 1. Created by Joss Whedon. That's it. That's them all. That's my entire owned TBR. Now I think there could be more than 70. I hope there's not. I really, really hope there's not. Because I definitely didn't have 70 at the beginning of this year. But there could be. But I've read a lot of my physical books this year. I think. I think I'm really slacking on the thriller, horror, sci-fi reading. I need to get into those again next year. Okay. Well, let me know if I should be reading any of these. Are there any that you think will still be on my list next year when I do this video again? I think that will be hilarious to figure out what ones people think that I will not be reading anytime soon. There's a couple that I think will be. for sure. Ones that I won't unhaul, but I probably won't read anytime soon. Anyone else really bad for that? There's one for sure that I know that I'm not reading this year. I may never read it, but I'm never unhauling it. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching my video. If you've made it this far, that was honestly pure chaos to do, so thank you so freaking much for watching this. Like, I now have a new respect for Becca who does it and has 400 books on her own TBR. Like, there's a pile of books around me. It's a mess. How did I fit all these on bookshelves before? If anything, I think I was just learned that I need to unhaul some books. Well, yeah, if you've made it this far and you just want to leave a comment down below to say you were here, leave me a card emoji. There is not a card emoji. Oh, there is. There's like a little Joker card emoji. Leave me a Joker. Like, just leave me a card emoji. Even if it's just like a spade or a heart or like whatever. Just leave me whatever. So thank you so much for watching. I can't talk right now because I'm just like overwhelmed by the mess I just made. So I'm just gonna sign off now. And my usual shebang, I'm sorry I'm not doing it. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, I gotta clean.